Hi everyone! One of the most common questions that we get from our adult students who are starting lessons here or already started lessons here is, how do they buy their first tennis racket when they want to purchase their own or when they are ready to purchase their own? So although you may purchase any type of racket, like the cheapest one or like the top of the range ones, but it will be easier for you to learn the technique based on three main aspects of the tennis racket. Firstly, the grip size. Secondly, the weight of the tennis racket. And thirdly, the head size of the tennis racket. For the grip size, there are typical grip sizes available in the market. There's US size, which is starting from like 4 inches. And then the Euro size, which is size 0. So you can find the size basically engraved on the butt cap, okay, most of the time. So typically there's Euro sizes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Most women use size 0, 1 or 2, and then most men use size 2, 3 or 4. Okay, but how are you going to measure a more ideal grip size? So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna hold the racket handle and then measure with 1 finger spacing like this. So 1 index finger spacing. Okay, so if I hold it this way, not too sure if you can see it here, it's 1 finger spacing. Okay, why does grip size matter anyway? So firstly, it is more comfortable if it's to your ideal size. Secondly, it's easier to swing. So you have to swing it so many times when you're playing tennis also. And then lastly, it is less prone to slipping off your palm or your handle. Okay, the second aspect is the weight of the tennis racket. In general, for women, we recommend the unstrung weight to be between 255 grams to 285 grams. For men, we recommend unstrung weight to be between 285 grams to 315 grams. So why does weight even matter? If it's too heavy, the arm muscles will tire easily and technique will be compromised, because probably you'll feel like, I don't want to do a full swing, I just want to rest. And on the other hand, if it's too light, more power may be needed to be generated from your body, therefore technique will be compromised. So how do you find the specifications of the weight? Some rackets stated inside and some around here. The last aspect will be the head size of the tennis racket. So basically it's this size. Okay, we recommend at least 100 square inches or 645 square centimeters for both men and women. Why does head size matter? When the head size a bit smaller, maybe 97, 95 square inches, for example, the sweet spot is smaller, and there is a higher risk of missing the sweet spot, especially for people who are beginning to learn tennis. And when they miss the sweet spot, the balls may fly everywhere else. Anyhow, it's also very hard for the professionals to hit 100% on the sweet spot because the balls coming to them are super fast. When the racket has a bigger head size, maybe 100 square inches or even 103, 105 square inches, this means that the sweet spot is bigger, right? So it's a bit more forgiving, easier to hit more balls, and also maybe lowers the risk of arm injuries, because sometimes when you hit like really hard and you hit the frame or part of the side of the racket tends to vibrate in your hand. Yeah. And when it vibrates, it transfers the vibration to your arm, which may not be that comfortable for some of the rackets also. Also, when the head size is bigger, there is greater rebound effect from the strings or the string bit. Think of it as a trampoline. Smaller trampoline versus a bigger trampoline. So the bigger trampoline has a higher bounce effect, okay? So therefore results in more powerful shots. A racket with a smaller head size provides more accuracy and control. Therefore, we recommend somewhat on the average, which is 100 square inches, which can provide a bit of accuracy, control, yet power at the same time. A kind of like a balance. And so the head size, the grip size, and the weight are the three main aspects to consider when you purchase your first tennis racket. So happy shopping! We'll be more than happy to answer your questions.